Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to my review of Doctor Who Season 8 Episode 2, Into the Dalek. Spoiler alert. As if you couldn't guess by the name of this episode, the Daleks are back, which I love seeing. The Daleks are my favourite villain. But that being said, come on Moffat, what you been doing? As much as I want to like this episode because of the Daleks, it just makes absolutely no sense whatsoever. First off, the whole premise of the episode is to try and fix this broken Dalek that's good. Why would the Doctor want to fix a broken Dalek that is good? That is why it's broken, because it's good. Daleks are evil, supposedly, and this is Dalek is good, so it's broken in the eyes of a Dalek, but yeah, it makes no sense. And the soldiers wanting to fix it as well, that makes no sense either. I tried to think of ways around it, but the only thing I could think of was they were just trying to fix its weapons so they can help kill the Daleks. But even still, why would the Doctor agree to that? Because war. Meh. But that's not the worst one, because you could say that I'm not seeing something that's not said on screen, but you're supposed to assume, yes, it's just so the Dalek can kill the rest of the Daleks with its weaponry and stuff, or it's dying or something, and they want to save it because it's a good Dalek. The worst one is they go all the way through the episode, and then the Doctor finally finds the problem with the Dalek and fixes it. And then obviously the Dalek starts rebooting and starts going, oh, exterminate all the humans instead of the Daleks. And then Blue, I can't remember her first name, but Blue, the soldier, is ordered to blow it up from the inside. And the Doctor says, don't do that, I have an idea. Now, the Doctor has done absolutely nothing to gain her trust. He failed to save her brother, which granted you could argue he was already dead, but still, in her eyes, he failed to save him. And then a bit later on, another soldier shoots Dalek to get a zipline down, and then the Dalek's immune system kicks in to get rid of the threat. Then the immune system comes to kill him, and then the Doctor says, hey, swallow this, and then the immune system kills him. And then just, you were supposed to save him. And then he says he was already dead, very inconsiderately. And then after they follow him down, he then proceeds to make jokes about her dead friend. And then he, of course, heals the Dalek, causing it to kill more of her soldier friends. So then I can't understand why the Doctor would say, hey, don't listen to your commander, your uncle commander at that point as well. Listen to me, we can still save this Dalek. If I was in her shoes, and remember we hadn't seen any of the other adventures, just this brief time in this episode, you say, hell no, you blow the thing up, and then you probably slap the Doctor at that point as well. So yes, I believe this episode makes no sense whatsoever, but we are introduced to Danny Pink in this episode, who I haven't seen enough of to make a proper judgment, but he seems awkwardly written already, and well, it's Moffat writing him, so what else do you expect? I'm not sure about him. Maybe I might warm up to him, but yeah. And we move on after the Doctor goes into the Dalek. And then he says, hey, this wolf thing, this is what keeps the Dalek pure. And this is what is evil, this is pure evil. This is not just me saying this because to build up to the fact that this is the answer to the end of the episode. No, ignore this. No, I'm just giving you all this information for no apparent reason. I just thought it was a bit too obvious, and it was stupid. And then again, with the end, where Blue decides to ask the Doctor to travel with him. Again, it makes absolutely no sense. Yes, I guess in the end he did make the Dalek good, and I use quotation marks for good. which is obvious considering that's the way the Doctor sees it. He failed turning him good, he just made him hate Daleks instead of everything else. But it made no sense, it was just there to say, oh, if only you wasn't a soldier. And Danny Pink's not gonna go with him at all. No. Generally, I just think this whole episode was a bit of a mess. It wasn't thought through all the way through, I don't think, with the different motivations for the characters. I also think it's stupid that the Doctor was going on about how it's impossible for a Dalek to be good after, of course, the episode called Dalek. I know this was over 1,000 years ago in his lifetime and maybe he's forgotten, but this is a good Dalek we're talking about here. Don't you think that would have been programmed into his brain? Not to mention this really was a good Dalek, because the only reason why he killed people was because he was a wild animal trapped, and as soon as he got free he wasn't killing anymore, he just wanted the sunlight, and then he killed himself because he couldn't bear being good anymore. This episode was just meh. For a Dalek episode, it's pretty bad. I never thought you could ruin a Dalek, for me personally. I love the Daleks so much. I had Daleks on my wedding cake, and yeah, he messed it up. I give this a rating of 4 out of 10, and I think the only reason why it scored that high is because, again, Daleks. I hope you've enjoyed this review. If you have, please like, favourite and subscribe. If you disagree with me at any point or want to add something else, please write it down in the comments. I will get back to you. I am the Food. Thanks for listening.